Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where our situation financially is still slightly a problem, but we're going to take forward a little bit here. We'll finish up the Hunchback, or rather not the Hunchback, the Stealth and the Vulcan and the Panther. There we go. We're not going to worry about the Hunchback just yet. We're going to run another mission, but we're going to take forward one day here. There we go. So we'll run this mission now. And we've got 1 day remaining on our escalation days. So that's good. And now we'll hop into the command center and see about making ourselves some money. This is an escort mission, which I would prefer not to do. This is a defend base, which also I would prefer not to do. This is a destroy base, which is slightly better. This is some decent salvage here, actually. I think this is our best option. Destroy base in lowlands. And we're probably going to end up with a fair amount of enemies here. So I think, how much is a single priority salvage going to cost us? 140k? I feel like that's not super duper worth. We'll just run it like this. Nice and balanced. And then we will head out, although I do want to put Ulysses in the stealth. Okay. We don't have access to the Hunchback currently, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and deploy this. And hopefully, we don't run into more issues. That would be problematic if we did, right now. Of course, we do have quite a few goods that we can sell if we have to. But, this would definitely be potentially a problem. But let's just load this up, and we'll see what we have here. This is also for the Capellan Confederation, which I feel like we need to boost their opinion of us anyway. So we need to destroy enemy structures and escape. Or is this... This is not. The other one was for the Capellans. Okay, this is against the Capellans. Wonderful. Commander, Capellan leadership has been taking an increasingly hard line against Merrick-affiliated corporate interests in the Rimward periphery. Capellan leadership has recently authorized the military interdiction of assets and resources from our corporate affiliates. Their behavior is tantamount to theft and cannot go unpunished. We need you to send a message back to them by destroying one of their munitions factories on Castrovia. This sort of tit-for-tat never works out well, but it means steady work for us. Indeed it does. Okay, let's begin this. Do we have any allies? I don't see any. This should be a fairly straightforward combat drop. Locate the enemy facility, raise it to the ground, and get back out again. The munitions factory that our Merrick employers want us to take out is highlighted on your map. Intel says to expect light to moderate resistance. I like that. When the factory is down, I'll highlight an extraction zone for you to fall back to. Sumire will meet you there. Good luck, Commander. Oliviera out. Okay.
Plenty of tree cover here. Let's use it.
So, if we approach over this way, that would be a bad approach for us. This approach, right in here, we're going to be missing a lot of cover. We could jump some mechs from here to here, but our Stalker is going to be stuck making its way up here. That said, LOS isn't really a problem for the Stalker. We're going to have to go down like this anyway for our non-jump capable mechs. Luckily, the Stalker started on the ground over here, so we're just going to head over that direction. And for our jump capable mechs, we're just going to jump down over this way.
Lifting off.
Which is super convenient that it set us up like this. Okay, so we will now jump our Panther one more time to there. Okay, we have a contact. That is a spider. And I don't yet see any turrets, although I'm pretty sure there are some. We should definitely engage the spider over here if we can. I'm going to jump the Vulcan over here and see if we can see anything else. No? Okay. We're going to take the stealth up over here and the Stalker into the water. If we can get there. I'm actually not sure we can get there. Okay, those are definitely missile turrets. No damage, but those might have been mines. We'll have to take a look at that. 5 damage there. Not very relevant. So we see that there's a base garrison and a support lance.
Waiting for orders.
Just checking. Yep, that was not a minefield. Wonderful. That is a Wasp land air mech. Okay. And we also see a second land air mech. That's slightly awkward, to be sure. Let's see, this is deep water here. I don't suppose we can get all the way over it. No, we can't. We're just going to move up over here.
Onward.
And we're going to look into lighting up this spider if we can.
Cry havoc.
We missed the PPC. That's pretty normal. It's kind of rare that that PPC hits, actually. Really? Do you have Ace Pilot? Surely it has Ace Pilot. Yes. Okay. That makes more sense. Phase 15 mover, that's a Vulcan.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to close in with our stealth up over here.
Copy that.
And we do see a Stinger. So we see a Vulcan, 2 land air mechs, a Stinger, a light standard turret, and the spider. That's nothing too spooky, especially if we can engage them down here where their turrets can't attack us. And a flea? Okay.
Yeah.
So that would of course be the support lance in question.
Let's move.
We still missed the PPC. PPCs like never hit in this game. It's kind of funny.
I'm there.
Okay. These hit odds are pretty hot garbage. Mostly because... Hello. Indirect fire on this Gauss emplacement. We're going to take that. One more round of that and that Gauss emplacement is dead. Ooh, that's an artillery emplacement. Okay.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Where is that? That's a standard turret chassis there. It might be that one. Yeah, the instability is causing issues with the stealth for sure.
Receiving you.
We're going to drop the stealth into cover over here. And we're going to continue to light up the spider.
Targeting for now.
Structure exposure, as expected. I have to wonder where that artillery turret is. It's not the mag shot turret that we hit last round. We know that. Okay. 4 more damage to the stealth.
Light damage, Commander.
That's fine. Flea is closing in. We don't really care. They're gonna move the spider next. Okay, double medium lasers on the Panther. Not very relevant.
Think they can hurt me?
Although, the fact that they hit one of those at that range is kind of surprising. I did see another turret emplacement over here. This might be the artillery emplacement.
I will be done.
Where did that spider go? It went up over there? Okay. We'll dip back into the trees over here.
I'm walking here.
And our hit odds are pretty low, but we'll give it a go.
Welcome to my alpha strike.
Yep, did not expect anything. We're trying to bait them into coming over here and skylining themselves. Well, just like that, actually.
Yep.
So the Panther can position itself over like this.
Got it.
And the question is, who do we have better hit odds against? Technically, it's the Vulcan. Okay, we'll light him up. Ooh, that was really nice, actually. I'll take that.
Yup.
100% of the time. We're going to close in with the Stalker. And our hit odds are obviously going to be best against the Vulcan, I think. I mean, maybe against the light Gauss emplacement, but I'm not worried about the Gauss emplacement right now. I think we'll light up the Vulcan and see what damage we can do here. Our hit odds aren't the greatest for the LRMs, but... Okay, that was some damage. Okay, so that time I saw what direction the artillery was coming from. The artillery is definitely here.
Ready for orders.
So that is definitely something we're going to need to consider. We're going to jump the Vulcan up here. We're going to be in cover with 4 evasive pips, but we're going to take a lot of fire if we do this. Our hit odds are going to be reasonable. That said, we could go here instead. We'd have frontal arc on him. That would not have frontal arc. So it would just be the 2 evasive pips.
Acknowledged.
But the Vulcan is fresh, so let's accept this.
Firing all weapons.
Okay. Panic level critical in the Vulcan. Spider is firing on our Panther there. And then ace piloting away.
Ready for orders.
The stealth, I think we're just going to back off ever so slightly, like this. This is no evasive pips. And then we're going to fire on the Vulcan.
All weapons.
I'm hoping that that ejects him. It did not. That is sad. Very sad, actually. I was kind of counting on that. Because of our lack of evasive pips here. And yeah, this is definitely a thumper over here. Okay, that's not relevant. Sounds good. That Stinger isn't going to do anything. This is going to be a land-air mech based on how long it's taking to calculate, I think. If they just chill back here, I'm completely fine with that. But that Thumper artillery emplacement absolutely has to go. Now that we know where that is.
What do you need?
So we are going to step forward with the Panther over here. Actually, we have 2 stability currently. That's rough terrain. I guess we'll get the 1 evasive pip that we can. And how much damage or how much health does this have? We don't actually know. It does already have some damage. These hit odds aren't amazing. Did not work.
I missed.
Yes, you did. Okay, the Flea is moving forward. The Vulcan set itself on fire there and is continuing to attack the Panther. Structure exposure on the Panther, that's
Armor breach.
not necessarily a good thing. Let's take a look at what's in that arm. That's the one with the ERPPC. That sucks. Okay, we're going to step forward with the Stalker here. What are our hit odds over here? Decent.
Copy that.
Not good enough. Ow.
Reporting internal damage.
Yeah, that Thumper has got to go. What was that? Not sure what that was. Land air mech continuing to waste missiles. I'm okay with it. Okay.
Yeah.
The Vulcan is currently here. We can probably get it to eject. We'll not be in cover, but we'll have 4 evasive pips here.
Right.
Sad. It did not eject. Its panic level is critical. It's going to eject soon. Ah. RIP ERPPC. That's okay. The Panthers are backup mech. And I want to refit this thing anyway. It's not very good.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're going to also jump the Vulcan over here.
Confirmed.
Surely that'll get him to eject.
The Cobra?
Yes. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a spider and a flea over here. Neither of those are very threatening. Now I want to figure out what to do better with the panther. We could have it join the backstab squad, but it's not quite as fast.
Aye, aye.
I mean, for right now, we're just going to jump into cover here. I'd like to fire, but we're going to brace instead. Get rid of our our stability. Okay, very minor damage to the Vulcan there. And that stinger is moving forward. We don't really care.
Ready to rock.
We're going to place the stalker over here. Sadly, we no longer have access to that. So I think we're probably going to go for the Gauss emplacement for right now.
Let's see what you got.
Because I don't want to be under fire from that. Excellent.
Finding a new target.
Sadly, that Thumper is still being a complete jerk.
Critical hit. Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Now we can... Why can we see it now, but we couldn't before? I'm confused. What exactly changed? Literally nothing. Other than the Panther getting hit, I suppose. Okay, irrelevant. Stinger moves up. Still irrelevant. Not too concerned. That I'm a little concerned about. That's just the Thumper turret that has made this a thing, though. These are all moving so early now. That's okay. We'll still be able to chip through them pretty quickly, I think. Assuming we can get that Thumper turret taken out. That's what really needs to happen right now. Okay, Flea moves forward. Kind of irrelevant.
I laugh at your puny attack.
Okay. So here's the idea. The stealth is going to move over here. So I want to actually jump it. This would be rear arc. This would absolutely be rear arc. So I want to jump it over here. And rear arc hit this spider. Okay.
Standing by.
And we'll kind of do the same thing with the Vulcan.
Firing jump jet.
We'll jump it over here and rear arc hit the spider as well, which now has no rear armor.
Confirmed.
That was not very effective.
I think things are going swimmingly.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. We have to reserve the Stalker here. We need to move the Panther first.
I'm here.
So the Panther is going to move out over this direction. It's going to turn its back
Confirmed.
and brace. I was hoping that we'd be able to see the Thumper.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Sadly, we can't.
I got you.
That's a big problem. Okay, what are our best hit odds on? 22% on that Stinger. I mean, we could hit the buildings. But I'd rather hit that Stinger, I think.
10-4.
Okay, decent armor damage to the Stinger there. Yep, that was expected. Ooh, ammo explosion. Okay, the pilot ejected. That's fine. That's kind of what I was hoping for, actually. We couldn't get close enough to actually see it. It was using the indirect LOS from these mechs, and we couldn't clear them out fast enough because of the hit odds on the Spider. Like, everything else here is irrelevant. It's only the Thumper that matters.
Waiting for orders.
I kind of want to reserve. Okay. Spider's going for the backstab on the stealth. I'm okay with that. The Stalker has to move this direction.
I got you.
The Stalker is now going to be the target for the Thumper. We're going to continue firing on the Stinger, though. More damage on that Stinger's armor. Oh, we actually crit something, apparently. Stinger itself is moving forward. Firing on the stealth, it actually managed to hit its friend a little bit as well.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yes, indeed. Sadly, we still can't see how much damage we've actually dealt to the thing. We'll just go back over here. And this should kill this Spider. Fantastic.
Hostile removed.
Okay, there's that taken care of. The flea set itself on fire and didn't do anything. We are going to move in behind this Stinger. Like so. And this could, in theory, kill the Stinger. But we missed the PPC, as expected. We typically miss the PPC, it seems. Yep, that's what was expected here. Like, there's so little we can do about this thing because of its range. We were almost able to take it out, but we need eyes on it. And with the ejection of the Panther, that gets much more difficult. But literally everything else is irrelevant.
Orders.
So the stealth could jump in like this
Copy that.
and hit this Stinger. This could be a kill shot, but probably won't be given these odds. I mean, we took out the leg. Okay, so that's one pilot injury there. Flea closes in, sets itself on fire. Does very little to the Vulcan.
Armor's getting stripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Orders.
Now we have to continue moving the Stalker over this way.
Order acknowledged.
But we can now see the Thumper. So that should be a dead Thumper. Excellent. Okay, with that out of the way, that makes this much, much easier. There's still this light standard turret here, but that's just a laser turret that we're not in LOS of currently. Now they still have some numerical advantage on us, but not much. Yeah, that's not very relevant. Okay.
I'm ready.
We can now move our Vulcan. I mean, the Stinger is knocked down, right? So it doesn't matter, like, we can't backstab the thing. We can jump over here, though, and go for the CT shot, which should kill it.
Target in for now.
Wonderful.
That's a kill.
Okay. I saw 2 Phase 4 movers. There may be... Oh yeah, there is a second turret over here. That's a second Gauss emplacement. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Good to know. I kind of want to reserve
All right.
and let them go first here. We have good evasive pips over here. Our Stalker, if they engage, is more than capable of taking care of itself. Land air mech jumps down there. Okay. That's fine. Flea sets itself on fire and backs off. The second land air mech, does that also engage the Stalker? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that at all. It does. Well, technically it engages the stealth, but that's fine. Hello, this guy's actually facing this direction. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Well, the stealth can make its way down over this way. I'd like it to come down over here and engage this land air mech. Our odds of hitting are pretty low. I think we're going to avoid firing our SRM-6s this round. Excellent. And then the Stalker is going to back off. It's not ideal. Minimum range for the LRMs, but
Location confirmed.
we can swap over to Deadfire LRMs for right now, which gives us much better hit odds on this Wasp in the rear arc. And this could very well be a kill, but hit odds are still a little on the low side.
Here we go.
I mean, that was a lot.
Reporting. Critical hit. Ready for
That was a whole lot. Sadly, our Vulcan isn't really in a place to continue to go after that land air mech. Makes me very, very sad indeed. But this is the best we can do, which is no damage. Wonderful.
Failed to connect.
Okay, well, it's our turn again, and the stealth can now make its way up to this land air mech, and that is exactly what we're going to do. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to do that, and next episode, we are going to finish this mission. Until then, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.